Ridgeside Canine, I'm motivated. I'm so motivated right now. I'm having kind of one of those weird moments. Like a lot of us have a lot of times, and I just wanted to share. But ain't this lobby clean? Look at that hat. Clean hat. Thank you, Will. Clean shirt. Thank you, Signet. Clean logo. Thank you, Marcy. Look at this place, man. Beautiful thing. Awesome dog. Spin around, spin around, spin around. Always by the dog. Beautiful dog. Thank you, Gert, over in Holland. Look at that brand new 2021 G63. Beautiful car. Thank you, Gaithersburg Mercedes. Anyway, I'm in a moment, man. Let me explain. I was just sitting here texting with a good buddy of mine, man. Longtime friend from high school who was friends back in 1993, 94. Chris Cicatello. It's crazy. If you know me for a long time, you know the name. Me and Chris both went into the Marine Corps. Both of us came up as poor kids, man. Both of us went to the same high school. We were in auto shop class, man. We used to bang around in these piece of shit cars, tear them apart, mess with them. We ain't banging around on piece of shit cars no more. But you know what's awesome, man? The cool thing about Chris, he's a small business owner as well. He owns C2 operations. Chris does complete like remodels, man. Roofing, decking. Hey, can I? Roofing, decking, all kinds of stuff. He has a big company, very successful guy, doing big things, and he's got a lot of stuff in the works, and it just really got me thinking, man, how crazy is life? How crazy is even the story of Ridgeside Canine? Where we came from, sitting as two poor kids in an auto shop class, joining the Marine Corps, to where we are now is apples and oranges. But the most amazing part is not where we are, what we've created, the brand we've started, the people we employ. You know, Ridgeside Canine in the DC metro area has almost 50 people working for it. You hear them dogs? That's money. Woo-hoo! It's like pulling at the lottery machine. Pull the slot machine. Ching, ching. Night crew about to come through, start training, start cleaning. See them buckets? That's why you gotta hire veterans, because veterans know how to clean. Now, sad part of my story, man. You see this guy on the wall right here? Justin Payne, House of Payne. Everybody forgets, man. That was one of my best friends. He was supposed to be working here with us, but the demons got him too quick, and he ended his life. There's a lot of fallout, man, from living a life of service when you're an operator, and Justin was an operator. But with that, we'll always find motivation in his memory. Trust me when I say that. The crazy part, Rocky, let's go front, come on. The crazy part about the story, man, the journey, the vision, where we're going big places. Make no mistake about that. A lot of stuff goes on behind the scene. But talking to Chris tonight and some other guys that are really close to, man, Alex Brackey. Alex Brackey was also a deputy, probably about a decade, a little over a decade. Alex got out of law enforcement, became an entrepreneur. And he's another guy that is in my ear a lot of times, man. It's really important to have successful business people in your ear. And then if you're a successful business person, be in somebody else's ear. It's really, really important, man. That old saying of like your 7 closest friends, people you surround yourself with. I don't really have any friends. I don't hang out. I don't go out places. But if I need business advice, I try to talk to people that actually know what the hell they're doing. We got some really good clients, man. Lewis, longtime client of Ridgeside Canine, has a protection dog through Ridgeside Canine. Very successful businessman. And Lewis is one of those guys in the background, man, over y'all never forget, about 3 years ago, he showed up at my house with a business advisor that I didn't pay for, I didn't ask for, I didn't want. But he showed up at the house with this guy, and we talked for like 3 hours, and he really opened my eyes. But Lewis is also one of those guys in the background, man, just such a successful guy. A lot of people, I can't name them all. Chad Reynolds, my buddy down there in Georgia, awesome dude. Love him, great guy to put your ear on. But my point is, while I own 100% of Ridgeside Canine, I've never taken a penny from one person for Ridgeside Canine. Now, I'm not talking about paying clients, but as far as like investors, quiet, silent partners, stuff like that, I've never taken a penny, not a damn penny. However, there are people in the background that have helped me with advice, talking, bouncing ideas, stuff like that, man. And it's really important. Never overlook those people because it's critical. But the awesome part about the story, the part that so many people forget, man, it's not about me. It's not about the brand even. None of that matters if you don't have an awesome team with you. Look at that. Look at that branded material. So clean. Look at all these shirts, man. I love them to death. But being able, that's my boy. That's I love it. Love my boy. If you want a badass service dog, if you want a badass protection dog, you know what? I never advertise this stuff, but I'm gonna let you a little secret, man. We can sell it to you. We can hook you up. When it comes to awesome protection dogs, world-class dogs, dogs you can't find anywhere, dogs that are legit one-offs, we got them. We can facilitate them. We can find them. We'll get you a badass Dutch Shepherd that'll bite somebody coming through the door, but it'll sit right here by your side almost like in a service dog capacity. Ain't no service dog. You got to be careful, but pretty damn close to it. Now, back to my point. The purpose, the mission, the team, man. We have a group training tomorrow, undisclosed location. I ain't going to tell you where it's at, but these guys are going out there and training, and it's like when you start sitting back and you realize how big is the team, man. How many people's lives are involved in this vision? How many people are you affecting on a day-to-day basis, allowing them to pay their mortgage, pay their car, give them a job, pay for their kids going to college? I mean, it's crazy the amount of people that are involved in this Ridgeside vision and this Ridgeside journey. And I never overlook it, man. The team we have, the people that have come along, man, the people that have been in my corner for 20 years, guys that I've kicked doors with, used tremendous amount of force with, guys that have been involved in things that, you know, make grown men cry, and memories you can't unsee, you can't forget. You don't want to unsee them. You don't want to forget them because those memories are good memories sometimes. Remember, one person's fantasies is somebody else's nightmare. Yeah, but that's all good. That can go both ways. But check this out, man. The amount of people that are just, I don't know, man, it's crazy. But think about this for a minute, right? When I was in law enforcement, truth be told, if I hadn't left law enforcement, I'd be a sergeant, lieutenant, captain. Hell, I could be the sheriff if I wanted to be. How's that sound? Sheriff Taylor. If I wanted to be the sheriff of Loudoun County, make no mistake, I would be the sheriff of Loudoun County, but I don't want to be that sheriff. Anyway, listen what I'm saying. The guys that came along for my ride, man, are guys that I was on SWAT with for 15 years. Now they work for me full time. They also left law enforcement to work full time. How much loyalty does that take to walk away from a six-figure government job with benefits to come train on a vision? Pretty crazy. I got a whole team of these guys on the roster, man. Guys that are just so loyal, like it wouldn't matter. Train dogs today, kick a door tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't. They're all on the team, and these are grown-ass professional men. It's an awesome thing. And then you come across some people that just turn out to be rock stars, man. Nicole is Johnson, one of our full-time trainers. Phenomenal salesperson and a rock star. No real dog training background professionally, dog training for 20 years prior. Came on the team, rock star. Cross paths with Jeff. Jeff's my right-hand man. I really can't function without Jeff in my life. You know what I mean? That kind of sounds crazy to say about another grown man, but it's true. And again, Jeff was overseas when I trained his dog through his wife. He was overseas doing the Lord's work, making it happen. And we became very close friends, very good friends. And now he works for the brand full time. Walked away from a very high paying job. He's a high paid employee, but walked away from a high paying job to come in here. And then you look at guys where like they've been in your corner for so long. And then when they found themselves in a bad position, you were able to give them a job making more money than they were making with the government to come work for you, right? Look at our homeboy Ryan. Ridgeside K9 Ryan, right? He got jammed up in a bad position, severely injured. A lot of things were effed up that happened to him, and kind of the victim of the machine. And what happened? It was time to step away. Step right into the umbrella, buddy. Let's find you a job. Let's get you paid. Let's rock and roll. Woo! It's a good time when that happens. Mother buddy Perry, exact same situation. Severely injured on duty. Absolutely a victim of the machine, make no mistake. And what happened? When he needed a place to go, when he needed a job, when he needed to up his salary, when he needed to increase his revenue tremendously to support his family, wife had to step away from work. He got jammed up over a legitimate injury and situation. We're not going to speak on it, but it's all good because he just got fully medically retired through Virginia. Congratulations, you deserve it. But like when he was in a bad spot, really down, depressed, PTSD, I mean, all kinds of stuff going on, he was able to come under the brand. There's no better feeling, man. Fuck everything else. There's no better feeling than when your boys, when your close friends need support, need a job, need a paycheck, and you're able to provide that. It's an amazing feeling, man. Marcy, look at Marcy's situation. Severely injured on duty. Severely life-changing injury on duty. And when she had to step away, she was able to step under the brand. That story continues over and over and over. You cross paths with people, man. Scott out there in Maryland. We had crossed paths before, but we weren't close. Crossed paths at a seminar 2-3 years ago now, whatever the hell it was. One conversation led to a very close friendship. One conversation led to a very close friendship. And I lean on Scott probably more than anybody. We're like sounding boards for each other, man. We call, hey, you got a second? Yeah, I got a second. What's good? You create these relationships, man, and it's not about where you started. It's not about where you're going. It's about the relationships in the middle, how you can help people, how you can serve people. And that goes back to the client interaction and actual customer service. Why do we do such a good job at Ridgeside K9? We make a lot of mistakes. Don't get me wrong. There's no rule book to this. There's no playbook. There's no small business, hey, follow every step and you'll be successful. If that was the case, my God, the United States wouldn't have a 98% failure rate for small businesses, but they do. Why? Because let me tell you the secret sauce. Let me tell you the secret that makes Ridgeside work better than most companies when it comes to dog training and stuff like that. Hard work. Hard work works. It always does. If you're willing to sacrifice everything, walk away from everybody, work 7 days a week, legit put it, protection dog, baby. He's letting me know there's a moving object over there. It's actually one of our nighttime guys, but that's okay. Watch him, buddy. Speak up. That's my boy. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, hey, Dad, don't you break that window. That could be a problem too. 100-pound Dutchie jumping against glass is a problem. Here, can I? Place. All right, get up there. Good, stay there. So, he can stay on the couch. Dog trainers will tell you, don't let your dogs on the couch. I let my dogs on all the couch, man. I care less. If the dog destroys the couch, I buy a new couch. Anyway, stay there. But, I don't even know what I was saying, man. But my point to everything is I'm in a great mood because I had a flashback speaking with Chris about where we came from and where we are, and it's just been a ride, man. It's been 22 years of Marine Corps, midnight time as a cop, learning what real sacrifice, real struggle, real hustle and bustle is about. And then when you have an opportunity to be successful, you capitalize on every moment. You never stop. You put the pedal down. There's no balance. There's no days off. 100% committal, 100% all in, make it happen. My list goes on and on with our roster, man. Look at Tyler. I knew Tyler for a long time when he was a cop. Bad situation, wanted to be a dog trainer. I said, you don't have enough experience. I made him go work for a competitor for a year. Now, we knew he was going to come on a team, but he needed a little bit of time. Look at Aaron Jeter on the team. K9 guy. Got jammed up with a corrupt sheriff in Frederick County, Virginia. I'll say it again. I don't really care. You got attorneys? So do we. Come at me, dog. But he got jammed up by a corrupt sheriff in a corrupt situation. And when he told me about it, I said, that man, you don't even make any money in Frederick County. Come work for me. I will 4X your salary overnight. How long do you think it took him to make that decision? Yeah, 4X salary increase. It's all good. Thankfully, there was a corrupt sheriff there that pushed him to make that decision. I appreciate it because he's been a knockout employee. But our list goes on and on and on and on. On like that. It's a good time. He's upset because there's people over there. He's letting me know. Would you come through that window? Would you come through that door? You want one of those dogs? Let us know. We'll sell them to you. Ridgeside K9 House Pets to Working Dogs. Obedience to protection. We haven't said that in a long time. I'm motivated, baby. Let's get some work done tonight.